Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Long time no see. So I was going to doodle some cactuses, or I guess cacti. I've been doodling and making umbrellas. I thought they're kind of cute. And then some birds. So I'll just do some of these on camera to kind of show you how I make mine. Very easy. They're addicting. I've made a ton. Here's another variation of the bird. I was kind of doing them all like this. You know, they're not perfect, but they're whimsical. I may doodle on this one, later, but for now I'm just gonna show you how I make the basic outline. This I was starting to doodle some houses. Here's another sheet of cacti that I need to cut out, and then just some more umbrellas. For today I'm just gonna use small little sheets. I found this pack at Walmart of watercolor paper and I love it. It's this brand, so if you want to grab it. I have the large pack too. So let's see. You're gonna hear my Henry. It's 90 plus degrees out today and we were just outside playing. So that's him under my table making a big stink. Oh, one other thing, I found this Bic fine liner at Dollar General. I think it was $1. I love it. I bought 3. So for the birds, I was doodling them first because I found it easier. So let's see. It's kind of, oops, kind of went out of. All right, Mister. You could paint the legs on. I was kind of doing a little bit of painting on them after I got my little doodle set up. This is just so I can, and then I fill it in with watercolor. Pretty wonky looking bird, but it's whatever. Let's see. Try not to shake my table here. I just start filling in. I got a little too much water there. As you can see, my yellow is a little mixed up with another color. All my birds turn out totally different. And yes, this pen is not waterproof, so it does bleed some, but I don't really care, so. Because I usually just take like a darker paint and go over where it bleeds a little bit. This bird is funky looking. Let's see. I didn't wet my watercolors first, so they're a little bit dry, I guess you could say. So let me know, guys, where you're tuning in from. I love to hear it. See where my channel has reached. I've been busy, I've said it before. I started working full time. I have a few days off a week, but it's still full time. So less videos, getting adjusted to my schedule. Let's see. Let's drop some blue in there. So then I just let it dry. Maybe got a lot of water on that one. I usually use several pieces of paper as I'm going, watercolor paper, because I don't want to bump that, and that has like way too much water on it. So well, I think for this page I'm gonna do a cactus next to it. It is gonna be upside down because I don't have room right there. Doesn't matter though. Let's see. So cactuses are just, whatever, Google some images. These are self-explanatory. I usually start with some kind of base. And maybe make this. Musters. mix some greens. I just kind of colored in. Oops, I grabbed blue. Or maybe that's not, I don't know. I do have another video on here of me doing a bunch of cacti, cacti, with colored pencils. So you don't necessarily, any of the art that I show you guys or this collage fodder on my channel, you can use markers, colored pencils. It does not have to be watercolor. I just like using watercolor because I'm not really good at straight lines and perfection, and watercolor gives me a lot of flexibility to just, I can correct it with just more watercolor. I don't know, I just love it. I'm gonna make this a little higher. You can keep going. Maybe I'll do one right here and call it a day. All right, so I'm gonna set that off for just a second. Actually, I'm gonna set it away from Henry. Like I said, each time I make a bird, they look different, so there's no rhyme or reason why I can't make them all look the same. Let's see. Sorry about him panting. All right, this one might be okay cute. We'll see. We shall see. I might just kind of blend the colors. Start off with some pink. Let's do Lord knows I got enough water on here. So I have to spread this out. Let's see. I'm just going around that eye. The outline really kind of helps keep the paint in though. I don't know if it's my imagination. Mr. Henry, are you saying hi? Oh, sis is coming over here now. No. Go lay down. I might do a little blue on the tail, maybe? Let's see. Not tail, but is it a tail? Feathers? Not a tail. Okay, let's see. These are whimsical. Oops, he just got my table. These are whimsical, so they don't have to be realistic colors. Oh, I bumped that. Shoot. That's okay, I'll just fussy cut that off. Sometimes I'll take like, I don't even know what color this is. It is, I think it's black, hold on. And then just, oops, it's like whatever color this is. Maybe add some to the feet, legs. But you can really just use a fine line or two. Bummer that I hit that. Let me see if I can fix it. No, I cannot, but it's okay. I'll just cut around it. Let's see. Another thing I was doing was the umbrellas. Let's see, without touching this bird. I haven't used small sheets like this before, so I don't really know where to put my hand. So for the umbrella, I just do, these are all self-explanatory. I'm just doing it on camera because I haven't done a video in a while. And what am I doing? Oh my goodness, guys. I'm not even doing it right because I'm talking. Okay, let's start over on that. Well, pretty much everything I do on my channel doesn't really need to be taught. It's just doing it along with me, I guess. This I'm always kind of, well, not always, but sort of adjusting, but I didn't realize when I started this one that I didn't give myself very much room for the handle thingy, but I just colored in. So this one's gonna have a short handle, which is fine. Mister, probably driving everybody nuts. If you're new to my channel, I have a black lab that's under my table and a chocolate lab that's sitting over there staring at me. And then since I ran out of room, you could paint the handle on, or you could just use your mark makers. This one's not great, but I'll fix it with my markers, or my, you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure that I love doing detailed stuff on this small paper, because I don't know. I'm used to using something like this where I have room. All right, let's do, I'll show you again my cute little umbrellas. I like the purple one. Of course, you could add much cuter detail. I just did dots because I love polka dots. Let's do, let me see. Let's try to do a better one. Oh, I thought this was gonna be purple, shoot. Okay. Again. Too much water going on. But yeah, give me ideas for different collage fodder stuff that you guys want to see, and I'll see if it's something I can do. I know people have said like people. I can't do people or faces like dogs and cats. Yeah, no. I'm not that artsy. I mean, I'm artsy, but not that detailed. I don't know what to say. Realism for faces is not something I can do. I really want to be able to do like a blank face kind of art and make some like paper doll type things, but not paper dolls. I don't know how to explain it. I have it in my head. But doing like, I don't think I can do like smiles and eyes, but maybe with practice. Currently, no. All right, let's see if I can fix that a little bit. So you get the gist. So these three things are just on repeat, guys. I mass make when I make stuff, so I'll make like a whole sheet or a couple sheets of the same thing. In a sec, I'll show you my bin of stuff I've been doing. I did made a YouTube short, but I'll show you in a sec. All right, I think the rest of this I'll fill in with mark makers. Let's see if I can squeeze I really like this bird. I think it's cute. Let's see if I can squeeze another cactus in here. Let's see, I need room without smudging that. Let's see. Okay, we'll do it. I guess I like to start at the bottom of the page. And then give it some arms. Alright, now let's fill it in. Yeah, so I basically like just doodle the shape and then fill it in. So I think it seems to work for me that way. I gotta do this because my hand's gonna get on. I'm gonna doodle some houses later too. Looks like a person just holding their hands up. All right, let's see. I'll move this for a sec. So this is the bin of stuff. Oops, check my camera. This is the bin of recent stuff I've been making. So I've been doing some mermaid tails. You've seen most of this. I've been doing some coral. Let's see, tons of rainbows because they're just fun to doodle on once they're dry. Some leaves, flowers. And people have asked me, how long does it take you to do this? I have no time frame because I doodle every single day. So I have constant influx of stuff I've made in phases. You know, there's the wet phase, then there's a doodle phase, then let that dry, then the cutting phase. So I got sheets like this. Oops, that one's wet. But I have sheets of stages always going on. And then when I'm bored, I'll cut them out. The cutting part's my least favorite part. But since I sell Collage Fodder packs for journaling, I like to constantly have a big stash going. So here's another mermaid tail. Here's another one. Different style. If you want to see those on camera, let me know in the comments. How about you put a mermaid in the comments and then we'll do some of those. All right. So let's see, what should we do here? Maybe I'll try these colors. Let me move these. Let's see. What do I want to do? All right, there's my little outline. Practice makes perfect when it comes to doing these birds. I mean, I'm sure lots of you guys are way better than me. The doodling of the bird, I had to practice quite a bit. I'd end up with like, I don't know, like a banana looking thing for a while. I still wouldn't call myself good. Like to get around the eye and the beak first. I'm just picking random colors to put in here. I have no idea how it'll turn out. Let's see, let's get some of this. Mister, calm it down there, buddy. You go out of the lines a little bit, no biggie. Just reinforce it with more, these colors aren't very vivid like my other palette. It's probably because these are cheap ones, but it's all right. Trying to drop a little more color in here. It looks like the bird's side-eyeing. I don't know if you probably can't tell on camera, but all right, I need this other palette. These are annoying me. So yeah, if you're interested in Collage Fodder packs, they include like painty papers and things to collage with from my stash, homemade mostly. Some stuff from around my stash too. No. send me an email. I'll put it across the screen. It's my channel name at gmail.com. I haven't really promoted that in a while because I've been busy, but I do always have Collage Fodder packs available. I can always make them. Come with like numbers, quotes, you know, stuff that you could glue down in your journal. They're pretty cool. If anyone is watching this that's received one, comment below and let the people know. Let's see. All right, there's a birdie. But I think I'm gonna be done for today, folks. So it's just birds, cacti, and umbrellas. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Bye.